A warm hello to you once again, viewers and followers. Welcome back to Mark's Animal News Network. I am your host, Mark McMorris Jr. And today we're going to have that second in our two-part series on social media and animal rescue. Specifically, we are going to discuss once again the use of Facebook and Twitter as a means of saving the lives of shelter animals who have been neglected, abused, or simply surrendered and forgotten by their former family members. Now, let me just say, before we get started, please folks, if you have not, as of yet, viewed part 1 in this two-part series, please view video number 1 prior to viewing this one. In our first video, I spoke to you about how our organization has done an in-depth, hands-on, personal evaluation of both of these forms of social media as it relates to assisting at-risk animals. We, as an active rescue organization, utilizing and observing the use of both of these forms of social media as a way by which well-meaning, good-intended individuals with a genuine love for animals have invested their time and efforts into an attempt to do good and help, or in some ways either cluttering up the system, which seems to be completely broken, or unfortunately wasting their time as the process simply does not work. It's a hard statement to make, but nonetheless a fact, my friends. In terms of truly assisting at-risk animals, Facebook and Twitter is not working as it presently operates. It is not a viable option. Once again, I discussed this in the first part of this two-part series in great detail. Having made this statement and having pointed out in my first video the numerous reasons why these two forms of social media are in fact not helping to bring about the changes we all seek, it now behooves my organization to present to you my declaration of change. Yes, simply pointing out that a system is broken and that goals and good intentions are not being achieved really changes nothing. That is not the sort of organization we of Mark's Animal Rescue strive to be. Therefore, in this video, I am going to discuss what I believe to be a truly changing moment in the manner in which at-risk animals can and will be helped, removed from shelters, and their lives ultimately saved. We believe this is groundbreaking. Now, let me ask you folks, do we all not want to help the many animals in shelters and not just the few? Do we not need a system whereby everyone is aware of the outcome of their own strident efforts, backed up by absolute and undeniable facts and data? Do we not need a system whereby updates are easily found and information is not lost beneath a sea of well-meaning but unhelpful clutter and sentiment? Yes, Facebook and Twitter are broken on a systemic level, and therefore the remedy and answer is a simple one. Change how we are using Facebook and Twitter. Let us first rid ourselves of the clutter of unnecessary comments in the form of sentiment. In my last video, I used an example in which I received 165 comments for one of my postings. An example of a clutter comment being, someone needs to help this dog. Yes, someone did need to step up and help. And I'm about to show you an effective way in which we all can work together in a new system utilizing Facebook and Twitter differently than it has ever been in the past. It's really a very simple concept, but one in which we have not seen people utilizing this thought process. And it will be so much more effective, and you will have such a vastly greater feeling of personal satisfaction if you follow our declaration of change. First, stop the endless sharing back and forth of the same dogs at risk. To our estimation, we are only reaching one another when we do this. Second, as previously stated, end the clutter. Put it into comments which are not proactive and simply contain sentiment. Now, here is the real changing moment, folks. Third, instead of sharing pre-established dogs in need, focus instead on your own local county shelter. This is going to be the special sauce, as I call it, that makes this new system a groundbreaking and changing moment. Each individual hearing my voice can themselves act as a miniature rescue by simply selecting one dog or cat from their local county shelter and making that animal their personal mission. Rather than simply sharing pre-established animals at risk, choose an animal on your own and make that one animal and its life your personal project. Follow from beginning to end the process you undertake and personally publicizing this little furry friend from the moment you select your project animal to the moment it leaves the shelter, due to your own efforts. What an amazing feeling of satisfaction it will be for you, the mini rescuer, from the comfort of your own home. You will be able to usher in fantastic life-saving change. Think about it. You will not be doing something so different from what you are presently doing. The difference will be a personalized approach to one specific soul, one little friend who will now be your complete focus. Remember to update all of us within our community as you work to publicize your chosen special little friend. Let our community see your personal results, whether they be good or ultimately bad ones. The new program and detailed instructions now. Step 1, and this is important, focus on your local county high-kill shelter only. Step 2, get to know your local county shelter. Find out everything about the shelter, location, phone number. Be very aware of its adoption and foster programs and how their process works. Make it a point to get to know the volunteers, administrative staff. This is highly important. Build a rapport with these people, even if it's just by phone and email. Remember, I said you don't have to leave your home. You can continue in much the same way you were helping when you were simply sharing established at-risk animals. You are just going to be much more effective now. Keep in mind, the establishing a relationship only needs to be accomplished once. Once the shelter staff know you, they know you. Step 3, most shelters, if not all, have photographs and sometimes even video of all the dogs and cats up for adoption and are in need of help. Go to that source, whether it be their shelter or an outside source. For example, our free website, animalrescue.com, marksanimalrescue.com, which aligns with all shelters in entire USA. And if you should need assistance, please contact us. Step 4, select one dog or cat, perhaps one of each, and only that amount, no more. Utilize their photographs, videos, and write-ups to create your personal campaign as your way of becoming their personal mini rescue organization. focused solely on them. Step 5. Call the shelter and verify that these dogs, cats are there and available. Ask these questions. How long have they been there? Ask about temperament, health. How did you get there? Are they strays, owner surrenders, etc.? Speak with volunteers that may have worked with this dog and or cat. Step 6. Once you select your new special friend, the focus of your attention now, then take the photographs, videos, and copy and place them on your Facebook, Twitter page with all the pertinent information. Bonus for really motivated mini rescuers. If you can go to the shelter yourself in person and meet the focus of your new project, perhaps take photos of yourself interacting with your new friend, that would be great. But again, it is not necessary. Step 7. Focus all your efforts on this one specific animal or animals and no others. You should be the only thread for this animal, and you should be the only contact and or person who supplies updates to our community. Part of your responsibility is to make sure this animal is still available or is not. Step 8. Once posted, you are the only one that should be on a regular basis posting your animal with updates. No one else. Remember, no clutter, no inaccurate information. You are a mini rescuer now, and the only individual responsible for saving the life of this specific little furry friend is going to be you. Step 9. Remind everyone on Facebook and Twitter to please not post your animal, as you will do that on a consistent basis. This will once again rid us of all the unnecessary clutter and give all other animals being represented an opportunity to be seen. It will also allow for great accuracy and reliable and timely updates. Step 10. Continue to contact the shelter daily for updates on just your animal so that your primary thread will inform the public in a clean and topical way. Example, my dog or cat named Bella is still available or has been adopted. Step 11. Important. In your post, let your Facebook friends and Twitter followers know that unless they can help this animal, please do not share or make any comments. People are not helping with good intentions. That turns into clutter. I realize this is a complete departure from the way in which like-minded animal lovers have joined together in order to meet that one ultimate special goal, helping and saving animal lives. I guarantee, my friends, if you follow my declaration of change, we will see countrywide a significant rise in adoptions, fostering and truly spectacular outcomes. I ask that you do share this with everyone who loves animals and really wants to be a true animal rescuer. Remember, you can personally become a mini rescuer. You do not need to be a part of an organization. You can be the change that is so desperately needed. If anyone should need any help with this new program, please contact me, Mark McMorris. All of our contact information can be found in the description of this video. Please help with this new program. Facebook and Twitter currently, as they are being used, do not help or save lives for the most part. But that can change, and you can be a part of a life-saving future for our at-risk animals. We need your support. I am your host, Mark McMorris Jr., and this has been my Declaration of Change. Thank you, and God bless.